Yeah, it seems like it was a semi-automatic handgun, and that is the only weapon that the Sheriff Dean has been talking about so far. I want to bring in now, though, Steve, another eyewitness. This is John Hedge. He was right in the entranceway when the shooting started. And John, tell me just what you saw, what happened.
Sorry, I'm losing my voice. So, I mean, I was sitting at the tables nearest to the front door, and I hear some guns, or I hear some loud pop, 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 and I didn't know what it was. I thought it was a joke. All of a sudden, I see my stepdad dive to the ground, and he says, hide, hit the deck, what are you doing? Get to the ground, sort of thing, yelling, and so I dive, and I look up, and there's a gunman taking fire. The bouncer was already down at that point. He was pointing it behind the front desk, the cash register. And
you got a good look at the shooter. Tell me what you saw, what he looked like.
Yeah, he had a full beard. He was wearing a black hat, a black jacket on. He had darker skin. He couldn't have been over 30.
Did he say anything?
He didn't say anything. The only thing you hear is screaming and people, just yelling.
And you told me earlier he, for sure, from what you saw, was using smoke grenades?
Yeah, I left, when I got out of the front door, I went back to see if my stepdad was okay or where he was, or, if there was anybody trying to get out. And I saw some smoke grenades being thrown and more gunshots. He was behind the desk, around the desk at that point, and that's, when I heard my stepdad yelling, I'm over here, like, we need to get out of here, and there's people running all over the place.
And how did you get out?
Well, when I got up, I was gonna go run to the bathroom to go hide, and I saw that he had left the front door area, and there was maybe couple people that ran out. So I just ran as fast as I could to the front door, and thank God I made it out. Okay, he was right there. I mean, me and my stepdad were the closest people besides the bouncer and the people at the front desk to the front door.
And did you see the sheriff's deputy who was shot?
No, I didn't. But
it was one of the first law enforcement officer through the door was shot too, and died in the hospital a short time ago.
So when we were leaving in our car, that's when the first the sheriff said that we're arriving. So I mean, they're the real heroes. If they're not there, God, who knows what happens.
And your stepdad is okay too.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, John. Well, thank you for talking to us. We're glad you got out okay. Thank you.